It's BZH coming to you live here from Big Zach's house. So today Sony unveiled a new action cam. This is really exciting. It's the Sony HDR-AS100v and the VR. So the 100v is just the camera with the housing and the tripod adapter, and it's going to be at $299. The HD100 VR is going to have the live remote packaged in with it, and this is going to be $399. So you're going to get yourself like a $35 to $50 savings on the live view remote. I purchased it for $135 on sale, but it's typically $150. The camera has a lot of the same things as the first two models of the action cam. It's going to have the Carl Zeiss lens, the XMR CMOS low light sensor, which is pretty cool. It's going to have the GPS and the Wi-Fi built in, and it's going to have the NFC, so you can just put your phone up against it if it has NFC and you can connect them really easy. It's also going to be able to do the full HD 1080p, 720 HD, slow motion like the other things, and it's also going to have the 60p option. So it has a lot of the same things as the previous model and also the original action cam model. So the new functions that the HDR-AS100v is going to have: you're going to be able to film in 4K. This is going to help them compete with the GoPro. It's a pretty cool function that a lot of people are excited about. It's going to have the 13.5 megapixel still shots, which is an upgrade from the recent action cam from 11.9 to 13.5. This is pretty cool as well. I like this. The biggest two things is it's going to be splash proof, water resistant. So if you somehow get a little bit of water on it, you're doing something, you don't have to worry. It is water resistant. But you have to remember it's not waterproof unless you have it in the housing. So you can't submerge it in water and expect it to still be functional afterwards. The other cool thing that this camera is going to have is it's basically, instead of being round like the previous models, which I'll show you, here's my 30V. It's round on the bottom. You can't stand it up on your counter. This is going to be a little flat on the bottom, and it's going to also be standard with the tripod mount, so you don't have to always have it in the case to mount it on the tripod. So I really like this, and it also has the adapter to do so. So I'm not happy that it's not allowing us to have a 170-degree angle with the image stabilizer. This is one of the functions that I don't know why they're not doing it. Maybe it's really hard. I don't understand why you can't have image stabilizer with a 170-degree angle instead of the 120. It should just be 170 whether you have an image stabilizer or not. So maybe this is something that I can update in the future, or maybe the next action cam could come with. Am I going to be able to use all my accessories from my previous models with this new camera? That's a question I have. Hopefully something that will be answered in the future. So the other cool thing that we can look forward to is the possibility of new mounting options because of the standard tripod mount, and the camera being, you can have it naked and you can just mount it with anything. Right now, the other cameras, there's no mounting options unless you have it in the case. It's pretty cool, give you better sound quality. Just watching Sony's video on YouTube, there's some pretty cool mounts I see. I don't know exactly what they are, but this is an opportunity for Sony to be able to give us really cool mounting options when we're not underwater. Now, you know, it's splash proof, slash proof is what they call it. It's not shock resistant without the case, but there's a lot of activities, you know, that we do where we'd like to mount the camera, better sound quality without being in the case, because the case does limit our sound. So, as always, this camera is going to be released in March. I'm going to purchase it, and I'm going to do a review, some comparisons. Definitely going to compare it to my 30V, and I'm going to compare it with my GoPro Hero3 Black Plus, and maybe the possibility of a new GoPro coming out. You never know. Once Sony released theirs last time, GoPro followed up with another release of a camera. So We have a lot to look forward to. Thanks for watching my channel, and please like and subscribe.